Shatteredciv here. I need to excise myself from the last terrible, terrible experience I've had in 7 Days to Die. Oh, it's terrible. My whole building collapsed from the top downwards. Everything that I did today on that 3-hour stream is just now absolutely obliterated. That's okay though. So now I know what the pink means. It's not, it's kind of like the two in the pink, one in the stink. Yeah, you start seeing that, you're gonna get the stinker. Trust me. So, anyways, I'm gonna excise myself from the 7 Days to Die experience. If you guys check it out on the earlier video, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Anyone who watched the, I had everything. I had all the beveling done on the roof. Everything. As soon as they put that last farm claim block down, I'm just like, okay, just stop. No, stop. No, next thing I know, I'm down but what, 2 levels? I saw at least one hatch sitting there in front of me. You see it in the video. I'm just staring at it, going, oh my god, this is terrible. So, anyways, yeah, I've got 2 levels to build, plus the radio tower again, and the beveling on the wall, or I should say the roof. And we're gonna actually do that all over again. But now I'm gonna add support beams. I get it. I see now. Now every time you look into a block that you're gonna place, if you see pink, it's time to stop. Just rethink what you're doing. That's okay. Lesson learned. Now, unfortunately, I do not have PlayStation Plus. If I did, I could just re-download the save file. Unfortunately, I do not have PlayStation Plus, so I have to rebuild. Anyways, we're going to just wash that all clean. We're going to get through Little Orpheus. We're going to do the next 3 chapters here. Oh, fuck me. I need to just kind of relax. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Let's get back into it. We're gonna resume. You know what? I have to. No, not resume. I gotta chapter select because I'm a dog right now. We'll go back to Ivan Ivanovich. And we are going to get to episode select. Episode 4. Here we go, guys. Let's get into it. Right before the giant worm gets us.
I flew from the whale's blowhole like a supersonic jet. And below me, the ocean became a sheltered...
I knew it. Blowhole. I knew it.
You will be amazed as my epic journey unfolds. For here, it was about to take a most unexpected turn. And it happened like this.
Alright guys, I guess I'm playing this without my glasses. I guess I am an old guy. I'm getting up there. I have no idea where my glasses are. You know, if you had a great night when. All right. So we go from the blowhole. Come on. That was kind of easy. I don't remember getting ejected from the blowhole. I know every blowhole I've ever got.
Beautiful but deadly wasteland. Freezing cold, brutally chilling. Enough to kill a man in hours.
Yet here you are.
Indeed, General. An impoverished childhood playing in the streets of Omsk during those bitter winters had made me hardly...
I thought you said you grew up in Altai.
Ah, General, the life of a poor toy maker's family. We had to move from place to place just to find work.
Blood roll walruses. Those guys, you ever see one of those? Uh-oh. Oh. You have no speed run. You just have to jump, I guess. Yeah, walruses get away. All right. Run. Don't pet them. Don't do anything. These things will fucking kill you. Oh. Hello. As I'm saying. All right. Physics. Physics, baby. Wins 100% of the time. Oh, he's the boss. Can I go this way? Yeah, we can go that way. Oh my god. I almost spat out my drink, dudes. Oh my god. That was fucking... Oh no! And then I die. Are you kidding me? Oh, I have to go back. It is very much like the Out of This World or Flashback. If you guys have never played Flashback, it's probably one of the better games that you could ever play. It's one of the early mid-1990s games, and it's like an action-adventure platformer. Super awesome. You can get it now, too, on, I think on PlayStation, at least. I know you can get that for sure. But, yeah, it plays out exactly the same way. This is great. I almost, like, totally, I had, like, a whole drink in my mouth. I almost... Look at these guys. All right. Hey, brother. Hey. I haven't even gone to sleep. That's the weird part. You got to check out the video I just posted there about my... stay there under the fulcrum. Yeah, check out my video there on my base build. You'll see. I just posted it. I don't know if it's properly processed yet. But, oh my god, I've got a lot of fucking work. Now I know exactly what the pink means. 2 in the pink equals 1 in the stink. So I've got to cleanse myself, and we've got to play some, the Chinese Room's version of the Little Orpheus.
Shatteredciv land, eh? Of course, Shatteredciv himself reported nothing more than a bluish fog on the horizon. Your island may be nothing more than the product of overactive imaginations.
General, consider this. Imagine taking a simple peasant, a pig shepherd, for example, and telling him one day humans would fly around the earth beyond the sky. He would say you were stark raving mad, Saldaphone, a ridiculous Kazyol Baradati, a buffoon stuffed into a military uniform, a pridurak, a chuchela tuparile.
This peasant of yours had better watch his mouth if he doesn't want to spend his holidays in Shatteredciv. Perhaps you should return to your story.
Says you. Not satisfying for me. That I gotta just play this game here because I am just. Oh, what? I died. Yeah, no, that's a lot of base building. Oh my god. All right, so we gotta put it to there. Jump up. Oh my god, it just died again. Oh, if I keep doing this, I'm gonna just like quit my YouTubing career. Not like I have one. All right, let's go. Ivan Ivanovich, come on! You can do it, bro. I have faith in these socialist,
There in the cliff. I could not believe it. A hairy elephant, trapped and frozen in the ice.
Cool.
No, General, a hairy elephant.
Ideology, that's what I'm saying. Socialist ideology, I love it. There's nothing wrong with it. When people say it's all socialist, fuck, they have no idea what they're talking about. When they equate it with communism. All right, come on, Ivan. Oh shit! All right, come on, brother. Now this is a good little platformer. I like it. And good morning. Good morning, Liam. Can't believe I've been up for as long as you've been up and then fucking to bed, and I'm still here. Fuck. That was a really bad call. Oh, he gets skewered. Speaking of Romanian, Vlad the Impaler. Oh. And Vlad's fucking, there's nothing wrong with him. He's a little fucking weird, I guess. No, we want to go the other way. There we go. No, the other way. Boop. But I will actually rebuild that base. I got all the beveling done. It was great. We're gonna do it again. Now I know what the pink means. All right.
1 foot grimly in front of the other, blinded by the snow. My nose becoming quite blue. My thoughts of home crushed under the weight of the plummeting temperature.
I am bored, Ivan Ivanovich, and sick to my teeth of listening to this rubbish.
This is wicked.
Let us speak plainly now.
I love platformers.
You will
It's one of my favorite
where my
games.
bomb is.
One of my favorite genres. Ghosts and Goblins is a big
I
one
am
for me.
just getting to that, General.
Shot! Comrade Primar! Shot with real bullets. Fired from a real gun, not some ludicrous Bultavia about lost cities and dinosaurs and mink and mammoth.
It was a hairy elephant.
No! I will not tolerate anymore!
It was a hairy elephant.
Where is
That's what
the
she
body,
said.
Father?
You know, I've been late for so long that I've got a hairy elephant.
It was there. At
I
least
like to
I
trim up for my
realized it
ladies.
must be.
But hey, whatever.
On Sonic Land?
Yes, General, because as the storm began to clear, I realized with a strange excitement and trepidation that I was not alone on Sunny Flat.
Fuck. All right. All right, we got to move that sled around. Now, the first of the kind of riddles. I can't even access that. This here. Interesting. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck, figures. Hey, I'm gonna like de-stress, watch this, guys. Easy as peasy. And all of a sudden I can't fucking get through this. Wow, this is the first one that I have not been able to solve in this little Orpheus game. You guys have suggestions? Let's go. Fucking hit me up. What? Now the collision detection with this game is kind of poor. So yeah, so I can't push that. Is it bugged? It might be bugged. This game I've had a couple bugs. I'm going to go back to episode select. Anything back here we can grab? Nothing. All right. I'm going to do episode select, and we're going to restart. Shit. Yeah, this blowhole thing should have totally been something that you should have. I didn't see that before.
You will be amazed as my epic journey unfolds. For here, it was about to take a most unexpected turn.
The worm gets ejected too. No, I mean, you should have had to actually make your way to like the fucking blowhole. I think Mario 64 did that. All right, we're gonna skip. I'm sorry, guys. You know, this is just one of those days. Come on, Ivan Ivanovich. You can do it. You can do it, brother. Yeah, that's cheese. They needed to actually have a better transition between us getting out of the whale. Yeah, that was a little disappointing.
Indeed, General. An impoverished childhood playing in the streets.
All right, so it's simple enough. Let's send that the one walrus into outer space. That made me laugh, actually.
To move from place to place just to find work.
Hey, buds. There's the big animals, man. Don't fuck around with them. Don't feed them like crackers and shit like that. You'll die. They will like squash you, and those tusks are there for a reason. Yeah, so anyways, I've encountered bugs before. Hey, buddy. Physics. Hey, big boy. You are a big, big, big boy. Oh, yeah, I was going to drink again. Oh, I did it again. Come on. So I'm so used to having like the parkour in 7 Days to Die. Should be able to drop off. Come on. Oh, walruses. Oh, beautiful animals. Where's the fucking orca? It's just gonna come out, eat me. I'm sure that's gonna be probably the final boss. Hello? Into the big the jaws. You see that? There's like big jaws of something there, just waiting to engulf us.
A bluish fog on the horizon. Your island may be nothing more than the product of overactive imaginations.
General, consider this. Imagine taking a simple peasant, a pig shepherd, for example, and telling him one day humans would fly around the earth beyond the sky. He would say you were stark raving mad, Saldaphone, a ridiculous Kaziol Baradati, a buffoon stuffed into a military uniform, a pridurak, a chuchela tuparile.
This peasant of yours had better watch his mouth if he doesn't want to spend his holidays in Shatteredciv. Perhaps you should return to your stall.
That is cool.
I could not believe it. A hairy
Wild.
elephant, trapped and frozen in the ice.
A mammoth.
No, General, a hairy elephant. Who would think such a thing could
A mammoth? A hairy elephant. I love it. Come on, Ivan. You can do it. For the Socialist Republic. Ah, there we go.
I trudged almost
See?
through the blizzard, one foot grimly in front of the other, blinded by the snow, my nose becoming quite blue. My thoughts of home crushed under the weight of the plummeting temperature.
I am bored, Ivan Ivanovich, and sick to my teeth of listening to this rubbish. But I speak plainly. You will tell me where my bomb is, or I will have you shot.
I am just getting to that, General.
Shot! Comrade Primar! Shot with real bullets. Fired from a real gun, not some ludicrous Bultavia about lost cities and dinosaurs and mink and mammoth.
It was a hairy elephant.
No! You will not tolerate anymore! Where is the bomb?
Hey, hairy elephant, it's awesome.
It was right there. It was there. At least I realized it must be.
Where?
There?
On Sonic Lands?
Yes, General. Because as the storm began to clear, I realized with a strange excitement and trepidation that I was not alone on Sonic Flight.
Reminds me of Siberia, guys. If you've never played the action adventure game, oh, it's not action, it's an adventure game, Siberia. It's very, very similar. Sopigov? It's a Russian guy. He wrote the story, and it's about this the girl who goes back into this really weird Soviet Russia. Or CCP Russia, like, you know, we're back in the old days, where she finds this all about the fucking the mammoths and stuff. It's kind of weird. Okay, here we go. Well, we're here. We're here anyway. Okay, is the game broken? I think the game's broken. What? Ivan, come on! I see the Viking longship behind you. Those the ore mounts. That is totally fucking Viking. What? No. This. Has to be here. He's even looking up. That's it right there. Yeah, you put that across, turn it, and then you get up. Yeah, he's even looking at it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh.
Wait. Go back. You say these lifeboats came from Zarya? A Russian ship?
Zarya returned home, but not with all of her crew. And here were the missing lifeboats, trapped in the ice for all of these years. And it could only mean one thing.
That you are continuing to hang up shop on my ears.
Baron Edward von Thol. Of course, I remember reading about his tragic expedition at school. We were taught he had died a hero's death out on the icy wastes, searching for Shatteredciv land. Yet what if, in doing so, he had sailed accidentally into the interior, deep below the crust of the world? A fellow citizen of the surface. I had to try and find him.
I'm saying like, oh, episodes 4 to 6. I can't even get through episode fucking 4. Aha. Oh, Ivan Ivanovich.
A dead? Stole my...
Not dead, General, but quite insane. Perhaps it was the loss of the arm or the leg, or the long years in isolation. But Toll was clearly mad.
You should have got along perfectly then.
How I wish. But no. Whatever Toll's intention with little Orpheus was, I had no time to consider it. I was in mortal peril once more.
This guy is almost like the House of the Evil Dead, the original with fucking Bruce Campbell. Guy got beat up so badly in that fucking movie. It was awesome.
So, you believe that Toll had somehow enslaved the Yankee and bent them to his will?
I do, General. It was obvious. Why else would they serve him? And how else could they be so different from their free comrades? These odd helmets they wore, it was the science of our times. No doubt about it. Although fused with some strange crystal technology I could not recognize. To be honest with you, it didn't seem appropriate to stop and ask them.
Oh, the Northern Lights. Oh, beautiful.
This Toll, you say he was an explorer?
Yes, General, he was. He vanished some 60 years ago. I remember the story well.
And you say he stole little Orpheus?
To get home, General. To get home. I think he must have thought he could use the atomic bomb to blast his way back to the surface.
Brilliant, Ivan Ivanovich! And you expect me to believe that a 100-year-old madman not only survived below the Earth's crust, but enslaved his man cave, explored the lost worlds, and discovered the secrets of atomic power, all by himself?
A Tsarist general. An imperialist. No doubt harking back to the terrible days before the Great Revolution. And
Estonia.
Estonia.
I love their
Estonian
flag.
general.
It is the best flag in the world. Black, blue, and white. Fuck yeah.
The slave mines stretched away into the distance. And I
Wild.
sometimes
Awesome.
wondered if I would ever find my way.
I love the aesthetics of this game. It's fucking incredible. Perfect platformer. It is. It's one of the things that I really like about a platformer adventure. Here it is, right now. It's easy. It's all just left and right. It's not like Siberia, but if you want a hard platformer, yeah. Oh shit. Oh, I see. Done. Yeah, Siberia is a really good game too. You have to play it from the get-go though. down here. Uh-oh. The levels are starting to get a little more complex. Remember, platformers always from left to right, guys. Unless you're a Muslim, and then it's the opposite. It's right to left. Oh, dude, that's got to be really bad for the lungs. Oh no! Nice, big snowball. Oh, you can jump.
On we flew.
This is awesome.
Deserted, frozen plateau. I was single-handed in my pursuit, dogged in my determination.
Ah, brilliant. Oh!
Would take back little Orpheus and prevent Toll from detonating the bomb.
Ah, you are as humble as ever, Tavares.
Yeah.
Well, General.
It should get bigger and bigger. That's what it should do. Oh, shit.
Whereas I am simply the humble son of a watch toy maker, and driven by patriotic fever, with no regard for my own safety, I rushed blindly on.
Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no!
Well, General, you are a great military leader, a great strategist, whereas I am simply the humble son of a watch toy maker, and driven by patriotic fever, with no regard for my own safety, I rushed blindly on.
The music. It's awesome. This is such a good game. Hi, bud. Nice. Good. It's good. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Will our courageous yet unfortunate hero drown in the depths of an inhospitable frozen sea? Will he thaw out in time to prevent Toll from detonating the bomb? Will the general holiday in Omsk next year? Or Tomsk? Or perhaps both? What exactly is the difference between a mammoth and a hairy elephant? All of these questions and more should almost certainly be answered in the next exciting episode of Little Orpheus!
I thought I was doomed. But a miraculous thing happened, General. I could breathe. It must have been the helmet that was jammed onto my head. It was a strange and remarkable thing.
Some might almost say beyond belief.
A narrow-minded fool may indeed, General. But of course, you are no Durak. But even as I sank towards the floor of that lost ocean, my journey was about to take me to darker, stranger territory than ever before. And it happened like this.
That's awesome. Oh, fuck yeah. It's like John Carpenter or Mars, guys. This is totally like 1960s fucking videos. They've done a really good job here. Oh God, yeah. You know, tune in next week so you can see what happens to you know, Ivan Ivanovich.
Let me see if I have this correctly. After narrowly failing to apprehend the mad missing explorer Toll and recapture my atomic bomb in your giant snowball, you fell through thin ice and sank to the bottom of a subterranean ocean, discovering along the way that the mind-controlled helmet you had accidentally wedged onto your head enabled you to breathe underwater and resume your pursuit across the seabed.
General, you seem perplexed.
Perplexed? Perplexed is that the keys to my house are not where I left them. Perplexed is the fact my dog will not eat cheese like other dogs. No, Ivan Ivanovich, I am not perplexed.
Intrigued then, perhaps?
I'm not sure intrigued is the correct term either. Enraged at being taken for a simpleton. Now that, perhaps, is a better way of describing my current state of mind.
So good. Oh, look at that. The backgrounds, too. It is so good. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
It is unfortunate, General.
Once again, Comrade Ivanov, I must correct you. Unfortunate is losing one's car in a snowstorm. Unfortunate is booking opera tickets on your wife's birthday and getting the date wrong.
Was she furious?
That is not the issue!
Furious. However, now that is a good word.
I could speak with your wife. Would that help? I could always have a word with her if you like.
I could always have you shot.
You could, but I suspect she would appreciate the gesture less.
Well, I'm getting vibes of Echo the Dolphin. Echo the Dolphin. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yeah, you got it, Vaughn. Very good job. God, what a great game.
A kraken. A vast monster of the sea. A giant, humongous, many-armed electrical destroyer of ships and cities.
Electrical?
Electricity flowed along its horrible body, sparking and stunning all it touched, flowing like deadly rivers along its awful tentacles.
Down we go. Where we end up, nobody knows. Fuck yeah. Man, you could write a book about this. Oh, look, there's a submarine. The submarine is the next chapter.
Are you suggesting that the vessel simply wandered off course and sank here? That seems unlikely even by your standards.
No, General, I only wish that were true. The mighty ship showed terrible
That's cool.
scars,
Check.
signs of
Oh,
having been
shit.
grappled
Uh-oh.
and torn asunder by some huge and terrible adversary.
It is indeed strange and curious. I am troubled by this discovery.
All right,
Might
big
you
jump,
almost
big jump.
perplexed, perhaps.
Don't push your luck.
Death. Death by Crystals. Ah, okay, alright. I like the popping sound.
I was stationed at Shatteredciv some years ago. I am only too aware of how easy it is for the imagination to create monsters when one is exposed to lonely and dark places. My men required constant monitoring.
Much like my cousin Pavel.
He was also stationed at Ostrov?
No, he required constant monitoring. He was a devil for stealing eggs.
I was referring to the fears.
Oh, it's like fucking Echo the Dolphin.
Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
What's this?
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
I feel like I'm the in the cave of the smog. Wrong way.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
Oh, I need the bubble.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
No! All right, so you be in the bubble for X amount of time. Let's load up.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
Oh, all right. Oh, that energizes the bubble. All right, good, 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 good. All right, heat break.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
Damn. No. Come on. Shit.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
That's a secret. Yeah, like you have to like float over. Is it this this light? It's got to be a light right here. That energizes it. Oh, it gets complex. I like the platformers that do this. Not while I'm like fucking drinking though and trying to like, hey guys, check out this fucking awesome game. All right, we're gonna go. It's too low. on, come on.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
No! Fuck. God damn it.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
Damn. No, the bubbles are the key.
I was referring
Fuck, man, I feel like I'm playing Echo the Dolphin right now, right this second. I love that game.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
What is that? That's the key right there. Come on.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something
So why
strange,
can I
brutish,
last so
and
long there
ill-intentioned.
with that bubble, but nowhere
Again,
else?
that sounds much like my
What's this
cousin Pavel.
fucking light do? Ah.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel. On.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
I was referring to the fear that something is lurking in the darkness. Something strange, brutish, and ill-intentioned.
Again, that sounds much like my cousin Pavel.
Ah. Oh, fuck, really? Cool. All right, good, yeah! Yay! Sorry, guys. That was way too long. I didn't realize I gotta, like, switch around that fucking light. I'll do this in one playthrough.
There was no doubt about it, and escape was all I could think about.
Naturally.
That and duty.
Duty?
Yes, General. After all, I had a bomb to recover from that villain Toll.
How clever of you to remember that.
It's funny. Such a good game. This is good. I'm glad for like fucking $2.50. I love my platformers, and it's cleansing me. Oh, I have to like rebuild
But first,
everything on
there was the issue of escape. Escape from a
on like
dreadful
7 days to
grasping
die.
creature that consumed all it could reach, dragging anything that wandered within its...
Oh, neurotoxins.
But first, there was the issue of escape. Escape from a dreadful grasping creature that consumed all it could reach, dragging anything that wandered within its clutches to a miserable doom. A hoarder of useless trophies and stolen goods.
Once again, Tavarish, I suspect you are pursuing a somewhat tortuous metaphor for capitalism, in the misguided hope of appealing to my political ideals.
Alright, now I know what these do. Soup! Man, this is only the first of the 3 levels into the hole. Oh, wet that sucker up. Oh.
General, a little mouse being toyed with by a terrible cat.
Rather a wet mouse.
I was like a little
Wet
underwater
mouse.
mouse.
Wet
Being
pussy?
stalked by
Oh,
a
yeah.
giant, rubbery electrical cat with 8 tentacles.
Exactly, General.
Good, I'm glad we cleared that up. You may continue.
Exactly, General. A wet pussy's always a good pussy. Now, if you're liking this, guys, wait till I get to System Shock 2. Oh, yeah. Insect.
Submarines. You didn't mention submarines before.
Didn't I? Why? No, 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 Navernia, General. Of course, submarines. Millions of them. Well, several, at least.
Any particular submarines? Did you see names, numbers?
General, have you lost a submarine?
I am not at liberty to answer that question, as you well know.
Well, General, losing one's car in a snowstorm is unfortunate, as you say. But to lose a whole submarine, that could be considered careless.
And you are certain it was M.
Well, that was painted on the hull, so I can only assume so.
I think I know where this dismal story is going next. You somehow miraculously brought the remaining closed cycle engine online, flooded the torpedo tubes, dispatched the Kraken with one shot, and triumphantly surfaced.
No, General. That is not what happened at all. I did indeed make my way to the torpedo tubes, but for a very different purpose. After all, history has taught us that atomic power is not to be toyed with.
Much like tired, impatient generals, perhaps. Particularly the perplexed ones.
Indeed, General. Or like dogs that will eat no cheese.
Determined yet disorientated hero end his days as socialist sushi? Will his daring exploits be cut tragically short by vengeful calamari? Will the general's wife ever forgive him for missing Ruslan and Lyudmila? And just how many eggs did Pavel steal, and where did he keep them? All of these questions and more may or may not be answered in the next exciting episode of Little Orpheus!
Somehow, miraculously, I was alive. Some twist of fate, some hand of destiny, but I was alive. Strange as this new world was, I knew Toll must have come this way, and it was my task to find him. And it happened like this. The sun beat down on me relentlessly. The heat was unbearable. I was exhausted. Yet I could not stop. I had to go on. For 7 weeks I trudged across the desert. On the second day...
Please, comrade, if we may. I think we can skip the details, unless you consider them to be particularly relevant to the location of Little Orpheus.
Of course, General. We will simply omit the tale of the singing chasm, the oasis of mules, the sightings of Toll's Mieng aloft on their pterodactyls carrying parts of my crashed rocket drill over the horizon to Lemuria.
Wait, the what?
Singing chasm?
Not that bit, the rocket drill.
Oh yes, General, the rocket drill. But what did Toll want with it? And why Lemuria?
Lemuria?
Lemuria, General.
I am not familiar with this Lemuria, comrade.
Well, that is because it does not exist, General. Or at least, so I thought.
Cool. Strange crystals seem to exert an extraordinary hold over the stone blocks and arches. When they hummed, the whole city remade itself. Where they were missing, clearly looted by some villainous thief, the city was fallen to ruin. It was like a vast musical instrument, vandalized, and yet still attempting to toot.
poetic. I'm sure our engineers would be fascinated and baffled in equal measure. If the whole department hadn't been arrested for sedition last week, I would happily convey it to their skeptical ears.
Sedition, General? Really?
How poetic. I'm sure our engineers would be fascinated and baffled in equal measure. If the whole department hadn't been arrested for sedition last week, I would happily convey it to their skeptical ears.
Sedition, General? Really? That is unfortunate news indeed.
I am joking, Colonel.
The Menk were here, all right. Which meant whatever dastardly scheme Toll had, it was to be enacted on these burning sands.
And you will explain this in due course, I imagine.
Imminently, General. What you need to know first is this. I have told you already how parts of the devices the enslaved Menk were forced to wear came from the surface.
Radio parts and so on, yes, from what you have told me. Assuming there were plenty of lost ships in the ocean as you claim, for Toll to have dredged up what he needed to assemble them.
Aha, good. You are one step ahead of me, General.
I said assuming.
Of course, assuming. Now, as I gazed in awe at the buildings rising and falling around me, I realized that the other major component of those mind-controlling helmets was crystal. Toll had raided Lemuria for them. He knew the city. He knew the crystals could amplify vibrations and waves, and was using them to boost the signal of the radio parts to exert his control over the Menk. Which meant... amplification could achieve when fused to the finest atomic science our great Soviet civilization has produced.
Wait! I do not understand. You said Toll was planning on using the bomb to shatter the Earth's crust to return to the surface.
A tragic mistake, General. Recognized the extent of his mad ambitions.
You mean to imply Toll would have attempted to enslave the Russian people? Bah! The will of the Soviet citizen is mighty and strong.
To you, perhaps, as a trained warrior. But consider, perhaps instead, a humble son of a toy maker from Tomsk.
Ah, yes. Perhaps we have our share of simpletons, after all.
The vast pictograms told of a history of wonders. They seem to suggest the Lemurians were travelers from another world, where a mysterious clock seemed to stand.
That is very mysterious. As mysterious as the location of little Orpheus, perhaps.
Ah, yes, of course, General. I am just getting to that. As I bravely explored that ancient city, a question was gnawing at my mind. What did it mean that the Lemurians had foreseen the coming of Tol? And who was the man from above that was celebrated as the savior of the Menth? It was almost as if they could read the future in their crystals. Bells of Lemuria tolled and tolled, a roaring symphony, a crescendo of peals that set the city dancing, each note causing the crystals to shimmer and cascade with light. But the sandstorm was no natural phenomenon, and the bells did not ring for celebration. Something was very wrong here.
Aside from the pterodactyls and the nymph and the dancing stones and the ancient magical prophecies and the crystals and now the giant bells, you mean?
If you don't want me to continue, General, then I can easily just quietly go home.
Don't think Chepucha will get you out of this one, comrade.
Ah. Death by bell. That's good. Oh, all right. I see. there's a little window there.
Through those magical structures, a righteous fire in my heart. I was like Dabrinya Nikic, prepared to strike at the dragon who threatened my homeland.
Your heroism is only surpassed by your modesty.
On the contrary, General, I chose Dabrinya carefully. Like him, I am a simple peasant. It was fate that chose me to descend to the Earth's core.
It was General Komanin who chose you to descend to the Earth's core. But don't let that get in the way of your story.
Oh, well then, award General Polkovnik Kamanin the highest medal in the world.
He already has several of those.
I cannot take credit for his wisdom in sending me. once a rocket drill ship, built to burrow into the Earth, was now a mighty vessel, repurposed to blast off into the skies. There was no doubt that Toll was headed for the strange world with its clock.
Absolutely wild.
But there was no time to consider. No time for questions. Toll was on the rocket. Little Orpheus was on the rocket. And wherever they were headed, I must head there too, to thwart his plans,
yeah.
recover my drill, and save the world!
Blast off to, fucking Infinitum. Oh, not on the outside, dude. Oh, Ivana. What is going to happen to you?
Disorientated hero be burnt to a cinder by the rocket's engines? Will he be smashed into the rock that surely must be beyond the Lemurian skies? Does Nikolai Petrovich Kamanian really need any more medals? What was the strange clock, and what could it all mean? All of these questions, and more, will be answered, if you're extremely lucky, in the next exciting episode of Little Orpheus!
All right, guys, that is it for me. I'm so sorry. I'm like super drunk, but yeah, fuck, man. I had to like get rid of this miasma. No, no one's gonna ever see this episodes ever again. See ya. We got three more episodes. See ya.